My name is Jacquie Escobar. I have been working as a counselor at Skyline College for 20 years. For the past 5 years, I'm a as counselor and articulation officer at AO. I consider myself very lucky to be working at a college that values and recognizes the role of counseling faculty as integral to the college community and success of our students. The consistent message that my counseling colleagues and I share is that we love what we do and know we are fortunate to be at an institution who supports us and values the success of our students as much as we do. We can't see ourselves doing anything else or doing it anywhere else, and we do value the support of our administration and our instructional colleagues. Over the past few years, our faculty workload has grown exponentially. Legislative initiatives such as SB 1440, the transfer degrees, the increase in passion of majors at the CSUs and UCs, and the complexity of four-year college admissions policies has required additional counseling hours to create an SEP that several years ago we completed in one half-hour counseling session. Now it can take up to 2 to 4 half-hour counseling sessions. Recent mandates like the Student Success and Support Program require additional counseling hours, and development and programs was not required in the past. As counseling faculty, we not only counsel our students, but we also teach, coordinate programs, and participate in governance committees. We play integral roles in learning communities and special programs. Each new program or initiative on campus includes a counseling faculty. And while we value the role that we play in each of these programs, mandates, and initiatives, we do feel the additional pull of our time. Most of us are actively involved in multiple projects, programs, or committees on campus. And while we're excited to participate in these programs, our challenge has been in managing our time to do the work in these programs, but also responding to increased demand in counseling hours and maintaining a work-life balance. This past Thanksgiving, my husband and 3 children were playing outside of our home. I was in the house reviewing course outlines in my role as AO. After about 30 minutes of playing, my 11-year-old daughter, Isabel, came through the kitchen door and said to me, "No offense, Mom, but I never wanted to be a counselor." I asked her, "Well, why not?" She said her response to me was, "Because you work too much. Leave it to our children to show us what we cannot see." Her response left me a bit stunned. Both roles are so important to me, my role as a mother and my work role as a counselor in AO. After doing some processing, we have to process as counselors, with my family and colleagues, I came back to work the next week and asked my dean for a reassignment of the role that I absolutely love, AO. It's not the job of AO that is difficult to do, it's doing it while juggling all of the other responsibilities that challenge my time. I had to choose from an assignment I love and my children. Children go so fast. I don't know. Sorry. You know that the counselors are going to get emotional. I don't want my children, when they are adults, to reflect back to their childhood and remember how Mama was up there too. She was working too much. Sorry. My youngest daughter, Sophia, has hinted at my balanced workload as well, so suggesting that I should change my job to a baker. Why a baker, I do not know, because I absolutely do not have the baking gene. The closest thing I come to baking comes from a box that starts with the name Betty and ends with Crocker. And while my example is clearly specific to me, many of my colleagues struggle with the same pull of time from one responsibility to another, while also making time for self. I'm making this significant others. Sorry, I have to talk about my kids, and that makes me cry. So the challenge for me and many of my colleagues that I spoke to is this: how do we continue to do the work that we love and find meaning in while balancing the demands of our jobs and finding a meaningful work-life balance? How do we manage the pull from the needs of our individual students so that we put them first, and we're also balancing institutional priorities and needs that ultimately impact student success? Finding this balance is not only necessary for our physical and personal health, but also for the work that we do for students. Thank you.